currently stuck in an elm. As you do, of course. I'm rather partial to an elm, or a wych elm in this instance. Wych elm which has been cut down at some time and coppiced, and there's a good amount of regrowth, and I'm in the process of looking for the eggs of white-letter hare streak, but no joy. However, with this being a video, I have found something, and it's a larval case of a moth that I haven't found actually for many years. The larval case of Coleophora badii penella. There's another nice name to bat around. Not always the easiest things to find Coleophora cases, especially when they're on bare twigs like this. But the case of Coleophora badii penella, not that I'm an expert on finding it, I've only found two. The best place to look is either against a bud, as with most overwintering Coleophora cases on trees, they will often tuck themselves right up against a bud, or in the joints of two branches, or where the twig meets a main stem. And that's often the kind of place where you'll find Coleophora badii penella. I did a number of years ago, and it remained the only Coleophora badii penella case I found until today. And this one's against the side of a bud. And here's that larval case, the larval case of Coleophora badii penella. This is the kind of case that you can look for during the winter months, wherever you have stands of elm or wych elm. In this case, this one here is tucked up against a bud, and it's on growth, some quite recent growth after it was cut back about a year or 2 years ago at the most. They can be quite difficult to find. You need quite a lot of patience, as you do when you're looking for any kind of larval case of this size, and this one is about 7mm in length. I've only found badii penella once before, and that was at Hare Hill Wood many years ago, and that one was at the joint of a twig and a stem. This one, as you can see, tucked up against that bud. There aren't that many larval cases of Coleophoras that you will find on elm, either the old English elm or wych elm. This is wych elm, by the way. So your potential species is limited, and the one you're most likely to find is this one, Coleophora badii penella. I'm pleased to find this, because I say it's a long time since I found this species. Nice to see. Well, here's the case from another angle. If the larva laid against or alongside the bud, these would take some finding. Thankfully this larva hasn't, but they are of similar colour, as you can see, the case and the bud. It's a tricky species to find, but thankfully the growth of elms and wych elms is quite open, so you're not looking at hundreds and hundreds of small twigs going in all different directions. These do stand out. I say this one is about 7mm in length, and so it certainly is worth looking for, this species. It's not been well recorded in Nottinghamshire at all, but we're down to the same old problem. Nobody bothers with Coleophoras, and few people look for the cases. It's well worth getting into our micro moths. Grossly under recorded. We still don't really know what's where, to be honest, or not in the modern day, and how the modern day range fits in with historical ranges encountered. This one's about to be bathed in sunshine on what's a rather cool early January day. I'm pleased to have found this chap. So that's the larval case of Coleophora baddii penella. Species that you can look for now, tucked away either against the buds or often in the joints of twigs and branches. Nice little thing to look for, and pass on your record to your county recorder. That's the most important thing. If you go looking for these things, don't just say, "Ah, I found it," and do nothing. Give the county recorder the record. It's what we all need to do.